The NRL on Wednesday announced a 10-man list of contenders to join rugby league's most illustrious club. Pre-World War II greats Frank Burge and Dave Brown also feature on the list, along with Brian Bevan, Duncan Hall, Ron Coote and Mal Meninga. In August, the NRL will induct up to 2 new Immortals to join Clive Churchill, Bob Fulton, Reg Gasnier, Graham Langlands, Johnny Raper, Wally Lewis, Arthur Beetson and Andrew Johns. Since the first announcement of Churchill, Fulton, Gasnier and Raper as Immortals in 1981, inductions have been sporadic. But after the NRL took over the Immortals concept following the closure of previous owner Rugby League Week last year, the governing body announced it could make regular inclusions and also consider players from past eras. Former Broncos, Queensland and Australian skipper Lockyer was touted as the front-runner to be the next inductee. However, the NRL's decision to consider greats from bygone decades clouds the field. The caliber of players to be shortlisted for Immortal status is quite simply incredible. NRL CEO Todd Greenberg said, "These are unquestionably the elite rugby league players, representatives with thousands of matches between them and thousands of tries. And quite fittingly, we have a group which has collectively played in every single decade since rugby league was formed in Australia. All these players deserve the place in such an esteemed group. Clearly, having players eligible for induction from the pre-war era has opened up the prospect of some wonderful players, and some of the game's pioneers, joining Immortal status. Messenger is considered one of the most important figures in rugby league's history, with his defection from rugby union in 1908 proving the catalyst for the early growth of the game. The game's highest individual honor, the Dally M, is named after him. Provan was an integral part of the Dragon side that won 11 straight premierships from 1956 to 66, serving as player and coach. Lockyer at one time held the record for most club 355 and Origin games, 36, before being passed by former Queensland teammate Cameron Smith for both. Former North Sydney and Manly great Irvin still holds the record for most tries scored with 212. A mark that still stands despite retiring in 1973.